Hey everybody, welcome back again to the AD&D second edition channel. I know it's been a while, but it's time to take a look at some pickups that I've gotten recently. Now, most of the stuff has come from online, but the first thing I wanted to show you is actually a gift that is for my birthday. It's in the future here, but due to COVID, it kind of showed up a little bit early. It's from my brother-in-law, and he sort of ordered them ahead of time, and he's in a different province than I am, so it kind of like his father just dropped them off, and I kind of saw what they were. So I'm not going to open them till after my birthday at the least, but it wasn't really like wrapped or anything like that. They kind of dropped off a bag of things, and I noticed them in there, and so it was a little bit of a miscommunication on that. But I ended up getting these, which are really cool from him, and I really appreciate the gesture for sure. Picked me up a Nolzur's Marvelous Miniature Frost Giant, so that's pretty cool right there. I don't have any like minis really of this size that are official D&D minis, so really cool. Right here, I'm going to enjoy painting that absolutely, and I'm sure you guys have seen this. And again, I'm not going to rip this out of the box right now because this is a birthday present, so I'm only going to open it after my birthday, just out of general respect for that idea. And at the same time, he also got me the Fire Giant, which is super cool. So I'm gonna have to look up best way to paint these, just because these are probably the coolest like official D&D minis that I've come across or have gotten, and really appreciate these ones because I probably would never go out of my way to buy these, you know, for myself kind of thing. So really nice gift right there. Moving on to some more cheapo options of things out there that you can get. I picked this up here, which is a mold I'm going to try, and I don't know if it's going to work, is why I bought this sort of cheapo version of it. I'm basically going to try to cast things like windows. This is like a little box for flowers kind of thing, and these doorways, although they got little hearts and things in them, I didn't really realize that when I ordered it. I should have noticed that. I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. But this door as well would be like really cool. Too big for actual mini, but you know, for a larger sized creature or something like that, not like official larger size, but larger than the average human in D&D, this might suit their structure or something like that. Or perhaps it could be like a double door for a giant place kind of thing, like not a giant's house, but you know what I mean, like something where there's a bigger entrance. And so I thought that was pretty cool right there. And try maybe some hot glue, or perhaps doing some like resin pouring, things of that nature, just to see how they turn out. This is actually listed as a cake mold, but it is, you know, like that kind of material that you would cast these kind of things out of. So I thought I'd start there instead of making my own molds, just try working around with that. And it was so cheap on Wish, I think it was just like $1 or $2, so I decided to go for it. Same thing here, I ordered a few more dice. My wife and son wanted a set of dice, just because we were planning on playing as soon as I can kind of get the time to do that, and we sort of get a little bit, because we're still busy around here. Even during this quarantine stuff, we're still a little bit busy around here. So that being said, once school's all over and everybody's back to their summertime kind of thing, we'll probably get some sessions going on while we're still in general lockdown here. But I picked up this set of dice just because they picked up a couple other sets of dice, and I figured why not, they're all being shipped to the same place. I also picked up this, which did not come with a battery, but basically it's just like a little engraving kind of tool, but I figured that would be good for just sanding down little things. It's pretty neat, it's all right. I tried working with it on foam, didn't do like a wonderful job with foam, but I thought just for, you know, sanding down like plastic bits and things like that, just to get like a little bit of a finer thing. It's just got this like grit on the end. I think this is for some kind of wood engraving or tool, I don't know. Super cheap on Wish, didn't come with the batteries, I got my own in there, but that was pretty cool right there. Speaking of that same site, which is sort of my go-to place for cheap things, I picked up this table and chairs, and in the picture the chairs did not have these flowers on it, so I'm gonna have to modify those, but I think they're really good for D&D, although I might leave that might be cool, just like maybe it's cool for some sort of woodland type thing. I'm not sure what would you guys do with those, but obviously I'm going to give them a repaint just because I don't really like the paint job on them. although I think it's just plastic for the most part, not really painted, but there's lots of texture and detail there, so I thought that was cool, and that was like a couple bucks, so thought I'd try those out and just see, you know, if I like them or not. I'm moving right along, same kind of idea. I saw this in other videos, and it's just another set of dice here, and these are the metal ones. They're a little smaller than your average metal dice, but I thought I'd give them a shot, and they seem like they're pretty decent quality. I haven't really even opened these up yet. I don't know what I would do with metal dice. I don't really feel comfortable rolling them on a table or something like that, and I'm definitely not going to roll them on this surface here, because it would definitely damage them, so, or damage the floor. So, but they're pretty cool nonetheless. I mean, you can see they're all in there, but varying in sizes. Like there doesn't seem to be a size consistency thing going on here, but still cool nonetheless, and just like a nice little accent piece, I think. Speaking of like really cheap, I know you guys probably go out in the woods and pick up your sticks, but I picked this up for $3. It's just like some cheapo fencing from the Dollarama, but you can see all the sticks are there, and I just thought that would be good for building structures, bridges, whatever. Just nice, and I don't have to like go and sanitize anything like crazy, just because, you know, just like picking up sticks from the outside, you got to make sure you don't have any gross things to it. These have already been kind of treated and everything, so I thought that would be good, and they're all the same size, and it's just nice and convenient, I think, and definitely worth $3, and definitely a time saver, not having to go out try to find sticks out in the city, basically where I live, because that might be a little more challenging than not to find things that are the correct size like that. Also picked this out from Wish, just a dinosaur toy. I've been fiddling around with the dinosaurs. This is one of the ones that I painted up from the dollar store here, and I'll grab the other one that I've got, which is right over here. This is another one that I painted up as well. This was actually from Wish. It's pretty cool paint job. Really pleased with the way it came out. Kind of made this one a little more glossy looking, and really kind of cool. So I was kind of on a kick around that, and decided to pick this one up, get a little dinosaur variety in there, and totally usable for D&D, or maybe even convert it into something else, but a couple of dollars, again, why not? And these last ones here are really cool. I'm going to use these, I think, for, they're supposed to be dragons, but I don't think they really look like dragons. They look more like some sort of demon type of thing, so I would definitely paint that up like a demon. You can see the wings are a little bit floppy, but if I treat them, I think, with just like washes and like very thin paint, I think that'll be okay. Won't be a big deal or a deal breaker. Cool part is, if you wanted to change the head out, I guess you could kit bash something together on that, but there's that one there, and that's going to get a complete and total repaint. Although honestly, you could probably just dump that right on your table if you wanted to and get away with it, I'm pretty sure. And then also a green one, it's the same mold and everything, it's just a different color. I can't remember how I ended up with two of them. I think basically I ordered one, didn't think it was coming, and then I ordered another one, but they're pretty neat right there, and I'm pretty happy with them. I mean, they're solid, they're good quality. They'll need a little bit of seam line, whatever you call it, gap filling and things like that, but ultimately I think that would make like an awesome like demon looking thing. They listed it as a dragon. I don't really know if it's very draconic looking. It's too, like, it's got kind of dragon sits like that, I don't know, but demon, absolutely. So that's everything I got for you this time around. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.